Hi, very good afternoon to all. My name is Bhavana and our subject is BOM. Up to now we discuss the levels of management, that is top level management and middle level management. Now we are discussing the lower level management. Lower level management is also known as first line management. We can say lower level management is also known as first line management because the management level begins it. First lower level management, next middle level management, next top level management. So first levels of management begins with lower level management. It is a vital link between the higher level management and the rank and field of workers. Vital link means there is a very important link between the top level management and the rank and title of workers. Those who are working under these conditions and top level management, there is a link. These are important because they link managers with non-managers. Means these people link with the managers and non-managers. Who are non-managers? They do not take active part in the business. So we can say they are the non-managers. They exercise a direct supervision over the entire workforce in factory, office and sales field. They exercise means they have to do work. They have to do supervision of the work. The top level management have give the decisions and make policies. In middle level management has implement, but the lower level management has to do the work. The complete work has done by the lower level management only. So we can say they exercise the direct supervision over the entire workforce. These people has carried entire complete work has done by this lower level management in today office and sales field, in whatever the field may be, in office field or sales field, these persons have to do the work. The top level management has make policies and middle level management has to implement, and middle level management has give guidelines for working of these working conditions based on our reach our final objective, but the lower level management has to do all the work. Let's see here. What are the functions of lower level management? To do day-to-day operational planning as per the directives of middle level management. For every business organization, there is a day-to-day activities we have to do. For these day-to-day activities, the guidelines are given by the middle level management, but the work done by through lower level people. Next, to maintain high level of morale among workers and create conducive environment for to perform. So these low level management. Example of lower level management is supervisors. They supervise all the work. Means in the supervisors also there are some employees. They have to moral means they have to follow ethics while giving guidelines to these people. So among the workers and create conducive environment. Conducive environment, if they have to do a work, if the work is possible or not, first we have to check, then only we have to allot to these employees. Means we have to create a conducive environment overall the business organization. First we have to think this work is completed within the day or not, then only we can give to the other employees. Next, to supervise work of an employees and ensure that their performance conform to predetermined standards. To supervise work of employees, the lower level management has to supervise. Supervise means they said the work is done within the particular period, so the below employees have to done the entire performance conform to predetermined standards. These work are doing in the standards or not, we have to check. Means the low level management has to check they are following the standards, they are following in these conditions or not. And to submit the report of performance of workers to the recommend reward and punishment for them. These supervisors have to rate the performance of each and employee. If any employee is not doing the work, they need punishment, or if any employee is doing a very good work, so we have to give some rewards for their performance. Next, to communicate to workers about the decisions of top level management and its policies. The lower level management has to communicate. Actually, top level management has to give they take decisions and implement the policies, and the middle level management act as a link between the top level and the lower level people, and the supervisors has to coordinate with the lower in these employees to discuss the objectives given by the top level management, and they give some guidelines and motivation in working conditions. The report of the higher authority, the problems, feeling and expectations of rank and field of workers. and these lower level supervision workers have to give their report to the top level management while the workers are feeling like that, like is there any problems are facing in this working condition, or is there any recommendations for improvement of the work, or they want any machinery like this. These type of suggestions are given by the supervisor to the top level management. These are the functions of the lower level management. Up to now we discussed different levels of management, that is top level, middle level and lower level. Next our topic is what are the skills of management, which management skills are required. Managerial skills means the qualities desired in managers. Means in every business organization there are some managers. For these managers, which skills are required? The position of which enable them to act better for practicing of managers. Act as a manager means working as a manager. Which skills, basic skills are required to act as a manager? What are the skills? There are 3 types of skills given by the Robert K. Elknach have identified their skills essential for every manager. Every manager must require 3 types of skills. They are technical skills, human skills and conceptual skills. What are the technical skills? Technical skills means the skills or knowledge which is required by performing an operational activity in best possible manner. While if any work is allotted, so we have to do work in a technical manner, so we require technical skills. Technical skills means the knowledgeable skills, those persons who have knowledge about the particular operation. The particular person only have to done these technical skills. Technical skills can also be termed as technical expertise. We can say those persons who have the skills, we can say the particular person is in a technical expertise. Technical skill is an imperative skill for the lower level management. It is a very important skill for the lower level management. Technical skills means bottom level, next human skills, next conceptual skills. Unless lower level managers as well versed with technical aspects, they would not be in a position to direct the operations of their subordinates. If for example, if the person do not know about the operation of the particular thing, they are unable to coordinate with some subordinates. Means every supervisor has some subordinates, so he has to know a complete knowledge about the particular thing, then only he can give guidelines to the below subordinates. So for the particular person, they know about complete knowledge about the particular thing what we are doing in day-to-day activities of the business organization. The operations of their subordinates and lead towards optimum performance, quality and quantity. If the particular person knows complete knowledge about the particular thing done in this business organization, then only the person have to give guidelines or suggestions to the subordinates. Then we can effectively use of our resources in quantitatively and qualitatively. Quantitative means we can measure in numbers, qualitative means you can measure in performances, like the product is in qualitative way, the work is in qualitative way. Means quantitative means per day they are produced like 100 quantities, like that we have to be measured. The upper and middle level manager should have a general acquaintance of technical matters. Mostly the technical knowledge is in low level management only. In top level managers and middle level managers, they know about the technical work but they don't operate. Only the lower level managers have to operate the technical work. They helps them to formulate operational planning in more realistic manner. They only give formulas and suggestions, you have to operate like that way, then only we can get our output. But the lower level management has to work. The top level and middle level management have give guidelines and suggestions only. The lower level management has to operate the technical skills. Next, our second skills is human skills. Human skills means an ability to facilitate deal with the human beings. Those the persons, human skills we can say they are HRs, the human recruiters. The person who recruit the particular person have human skills. Human skills means an ability to factually deal with human beings. Those who have ability to deal with human beings means to know about the performance of the particular person and to know the behavior of the particular person, to know the knowledge of the particular person, only can become the HRs. and mold them behavior and work in a desired manner to help them to attain the common objectives of an enterprise in more effective and efficient manner. Those persons who have the capability of mold the particular behavior of the person. Suppose number of persons are coming into the interview, so we have to select this person is suitable for our job. So we have to mold the person, means we have to change the behavior of the person, and we have to give training, and we have to give some facilities for providing in working conditions. So HR required mildness of the performance, and also which person is suitable for this organization, the HR will know. Human skills requires an understanding of human behavior. The foremost important function of the HR is to know the behavior of the particular person. First you see the person, then you can estimate the behavior of the particular person based on our questions and answers, which in turn necessaries and insight into human needs and the ways and means of motivating people. And HR also requires motivating the people. Like while some persons are attending into an interview, so we have to motivate the people. The persons do not be discouraged, so we have to give some motivation regarding the work and environmental conditions. HR skills is equally needed by all managers from the highest to the lowest authority in management hierarchy. HR human resource skill is equally needed, means HR human resource skills is equally needed for every business organization. Without humans you are unable to do work. So human skills is equally needed by all managers. Human skills is equally needed by all managers from the highest to the lowest authority in managerial hierarchy. Hierarchy means from top to the bottom the human resources is needed. What are the human skills? Human skills means an factual ability to choose a particular person. The person is suitable for the job or not. You want to mold the performance of the person, and you want to mold the behavior, means you want to change the behavior based on our working conditions. So these are come under the human skills. Next, conceptual skills. Conceptual skills are the name suggests in concern with the concepts or ideas it means an ability. Conceptual skills is the main skills. You can say the top level management can have the conceptual skills. The technical skills has the low level management, and human skills has the middle level management, and conceptual skills has the high level management while compared to levels of management. Conceptual skills, as the name suggests, is concerned with the concepts or ideas. Those who have the good concepts or ideas, those who want to start a business ideas or formulating the policies and strategies, you can say it is a conceptual skills. To view an enterprise as a whole, it is in totality, appreciating the interrelationship among its diverse components. To view an enterprise, like to see an enterprise as a whole in its totality, like why we are observing a complete industry or organization operating the interrelationship among the diverse components. There are some interrelationships. Each and every organization has some interrelationships. So while we observe complete entire organization, once we have to observe the interrelationships and its diverse components. What are the components are going? What are the interrelationship between all among the departments? Next, to analyze the implications of external environment, we have to analyze the implications of external environment. What is our external environment? Our strength, weaknesses, opportunities and threats. So in conceptual skills means the topmost directors and top level management has to estimate our SWOT analysis based on external environment factors based on social, economical, political, technological, etc. Already we discussed what are the social factors, economical factors, political factors and technological factors. So we have to be analyzed and we have to form our SWOT analysis. Social factors means based on our society. Economical factors means which policy we have to use it for gaining profits. And political factors means is there any fluctuations, is there any political standards. And technological means in which technology we have to be used for better production of goods. So these are comes under the external environment. And to consider strengths and weaknesses of the enterprise, first we have to consider what are our strengths, what are our weaknesses also. Next, to take a balanced and rational decision based on understanding of all the factors. Based on all the factors, first we have to observe complete organization, what is the interrelationships going on and what are its components, and to analyze the external environment, that is social, economical, technical, political, etc. and to consider what are the strengths and weaknesses in this business organization. Considering all these factors, to take a balanced to take a balanced and rational decision based on understand, to take a very good decision based on all these factors. Conceptual skills is an imperative for the top level management. Imperative means most important. Conceptual skills is most important for the top level managers, necessary for the middle level managers. It is also necessary for middle and desirable for the lower level managers, but mostly required for the top level management. What are the technical skills? Means technical skills means, suppose in an organization we want to operate the machinery. So machinery is operated by lower level management. The particular supervisor has to know complete details about the machinery, then only he can give guidelines to his subordinates. So he want to know about complete details about the machinery. So you can say it is a technical skill. What is the human skills? Human skills means, for mostly example, you can say it is a HRs, those who are appointing a human resources in our organization. Means they need the behavior of the people, they want to estimate and predict the behavior based on our body language or some other, based on our knowledge. They have to predict and choose the right person for our organization. And for selecting of the people also, the person has to mold the selecting person based on giving training or some other factors. This comes under the human level, human skills. And conceptual skills. Conceptual skills is nothing but taking decisions and strategy, formation of policy strategies, observing the complete overall industry. So these are comes under our conceptual skills. So conceptual skills is mainly important for the top level management, and human skills is for the middle level, and technical skills is for the lower level management. These are of the managerial skills. And let's see here in this diagram, here it is a conceptual skills, human skills and technical skills, top level management, middle level management, lower level management. I hope you understand this lecture. Today we are discuss what are the levels of management, what are the managerial skills. There are the three levels of management, that is top level management, middle level management and lower level management. The three managerial skills are compulsory required. They are technical skills, human skills and conceptual skills. I hope you understand this lecture. If you have any doubt up to now, please let me know. I definitely clarify your doubts. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Study hard.